We here with an emergency. We had to make an emergency recording for this one.
Hello?
How you doing?
What's good? Let's do this. Let's get this working.
Yeah, so Ja Morant.
Ja Morant.
Ja Morant.
Round two.
So when I first saw the news about Ja Morant, I literally thought it was like they're talking about the old situation.
Yeah, I thought it was too, yeah.
So I saw the video. I'm like, yo, this is a new situation?
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, if you watch the video, if you don't know what we're talking about, Ja Morant got caught on Instagram Live, on his friend's Instagram Live, with a gun once again. So basically in the video, they're listening to NBA YoungBoy in the car, turning up. His friend has the camera like this.
They on live.
And then he turns the camera to Ja real quick, but then he flips it down.
Yeah.
But, you know, at that time, people were taking pictures and screenshots and everything like that. So it's everywhere right now. They're basically saying he's going to have a lot of consequences from the NBA, endorsement deals, so on and so forth. So what are your thoughts on that situation?
It goes back to what my pops once said. We are all one screenshot away from a scandal.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So how I feel about this is twice already. He already was suspended for 8 games before.
Yep.
Lost. I don't know if he lost endorsement deals off the first time, but this is the second time. I'm gonna come from a different perspective. Okay. Music has a lot of control.
Definitely.
And music can make you turn into a persona that you are not. You know what I mean? Some people have different alter egos, like Beyonce. You know, she's Beyonce, then it's Sasha Fierce. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think his alter ego is like when the rap music, like NBA YoungBoy, and music can have that control on you when the beat is rocking. You get a little upset, you get motivated and stuff like the certain lyrics, and then you start throwing gang signs, pointing guns, all this wild stuff. So definitely a lack of maturity in like who's this kid's real friends? Yeah. And it looked like his dad is his boy.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of times these parents live their failed basketball careers, do their kids and stuff, and Unc be after all the games with a cup in his hand, turning up, all of that, man. So how you feel about this?
To piggyback what you were saying about who was his friends and his father is acting like a friend, I agree with that. But I feel like it has to be, the accountability is all on Ja Morant. Like he could have the right people around him. His father could tell him the right thing, but it's on him to do the right thing. Like for him to have a gun when he just literally apologized 2 weeks ago for the situation. Season ended, he apologized and said what he had to say and said he learned from it. He didn't learn from it. And his friend tried to save him because, I mean, the friend is like this. If you're in a car with somebody, you dancing, and somebody's like this, clearly they got something in their hand. So his friend put the camera up like this, and he turned it real quick because he's trying to save Ja. But basically, people want to see successful people fail. Because it's like, that could have been me. It's good news. Why is it not me? I deserve that money. I deserve to jump that high. I deserve to be in the NBA. I practice all the time.
A lot of cats think they hate me, man. I mean, I'm mad at everything, man. You know, brother got a nice car, man. Why you got a car, man? I only got 1 car. Why you got 3 cars or a wife or all that, man? I mean, that's played out, man. I hate on it till he's totally broke.
I say that because the friend only had 112 people in the Instagram Live at the time. That's a lot for a normal person. That's not a lot for a celebrity. And then what happens? Someone screen records it. Someone takes the screenshot. It goes everywhere, and the world sees
all
it.
of that.
Got him.
I'm just saying, like, it's all on Ja. It's not on the friends, not on his father. However, his father looks like he nearly needs to be more of a father than a friend because he had the game dapping everyone up, got his shades on,
turning up.
Some people, but it's hard to tell someone no when they're in a position of power. It's hard to tell them like, yo, you're bugging, you're this and that, because you like, if I tell him the right thing, he may cut me off. He may not want to be rock. He may not want to rock with me anymore.
So I'm gonna take a hot take. I'm gonna disagree with you. I feel like the friends know everything. I think the friends, because the person who was in the car with him got into previous altercations with other people. At Finish Line, the friend also got banned from the Memphis Grizzlies arena.
The friend that recorded.
Yeah, the friend that recorded. Okay. So that's just some research. Yeah, you know what I mean? Okay. So I feel like sometimes in people, for everybody, there's some leeches in your friend circle who don't really care about you, who's just there for a ride. You feel me? And I'm all for putting your boys on. But listen, if I'm messing up, you need to tell me. Because guess what? Like, because if you care about me, you care about my well-being, a real friend like, yo, bro, you're bugging.
So like, you think that didn't happen the first time he got caught alive with a gun? On his own live?
No, I just think that. No, I think that.
No, I'm asking you. As a friend, you got caught with a gun. You got caught with the gun on your Instagram live.
Yeah.
Why are you carrying guns for? Like, I think, period. He got a gun in the car. He's flashing a gun. What good could come from him flashing a gun, whether it's legal or illegal in the state?
Listen, if he feels unsafe, they need to have security guards.
Yes.
But also, I also feel like, yo, man, like, some people who live false narratives and false lies, like, you know what I mean, from the music, the jewelry, the clothes, all of that, he probably feels tougher because he got a gun. Because he didn't play like that. He grew up a middle-class family, Carlton, Banks, you know what I mean, all of that, mom and dad, you know what I mean, Clarence.
Your real name's Clarence.
Clarence, like, come on. So
Clarence had very good
parents. I always feel like, you know, people who never, I feel like this, people who never grew up in that lifestyle want to live it.
Yeah.
But the people who grew up in that lifestyle, eventually, not everybody gets tired of that.
So hold up. I will go back to the friend protecting him from himself.
Yeah.
All right. If you get caught on Instagram, if you get caught on Instagram live with a gun, your own Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Flash a gun. You apologize. You're like, oh, I can't afford to lose all this money. The breadwinner of my family, my friends look up to me. The city, the town looks up to me. Everything like that. Cool. You lose the end of the season. They ask you again about it. Yo, you know, I made a mistake. I learned from that. I definitely learned from that. You're in my car now. The last thing I'm thinking is this guy has a gun on him. And he's gonna show it.
Nah, bro.
That's the last thing I'm thinking.
Yeah, I get you.
Because all that stuff happened. You like, oh, Ja could have lost this. Ja could have lost that. Ja could have did this. You let people down. Why am I thinking you got a gun on you again? And you're gonna show the gun.
I'm gonna say this though. First of all, $230 million.
Yes.
You think that you're invincible.
And then
also, so he probably thinks that, oh, because it's on his Instagram live, I probably won't get. You know, people, young kids think like that. We teachers, like, you know what I'm saying. So they think they can find different loops and holes and stuff. And he's losing. He already lost $39 million because he didn't make the All NBA team, and which he could have if he played those 8 games.
And people said even if he didn't play those 8 games, he could have made it. People said they didn't vote for him because of the gun incident.
Wow.
What's the name? Because I quote, Kendrick Perkins came out and said, I had a vote for All NBA. I didn't vote for him intentionally because of the gun incident.
Oh, wow. And I respect that. I respect that too. Like, you know what I mean? Because now this is twice, though. And I don't even think it's an alcohol problem. I think that this kid just thinks that he's invincible because they said that he went to a facility in Florida. First of all, when you're going to a facility, you to break a habit is 21 days.
Yes.
You don't go for a couple days and come back. You know what I mean? So I think that's a false report. I don't think he went to Florida.
I think it is an alcohol problem. I think it's an alcohol problem. I think it's a money problem. I think it's an ego problem. I think it's a lot going on where he just trying to turn up. He's trying to keep up with the Joneses. And bro, he throwing up Crip signs and games. But he's doing too much.
And that's what I'm saying. People who didn't grow up like that, they're like fascinated with it. Like, you know what I mean? Which is mind-boggling. Like, yo, Ja, like, you 22, 23 years old with a bag. Like, you setting up your family and your daughter and for future generations, and you just making lackluster decision making. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not even think about it. But one thing, this music do have a control on people. And listen, music has a control on an adult. Now imagine what the kids are. You know how kids act.
So I'm gonna ask you a question. I was watching Gilbert Arenas thing yesterday.
Oh, he did the same thing.
No, he did. But Gilbert Arenas was talking about it with a couple of people. And they said Josh should cut his hair. What do you think?
Oh, wow.
Because he cut his hair, he gets waves, or he has a slow fade.
Well, you know,
he comes back next season like a new look.
Well, sometimes you know, society has their standards of us. You know what I mean? I don't think that has anything to do with who the man he is. It isn't because he has hair tattoos.
They weren't saying it because he's a gangster because he has dread. They were saying like it's a fresh start. So he cut his hair, he comes back clean shaving. It's a new look.
The hairstyle don't change how the heart is. You know what I'm saying? So
I agree.
You feel me? So I don't think that none of that stuff. I just think this kid just needs some help and some guidance. You know what I mean?
I agree with you. I don't think it would change who he is. Because if he want to carry guns, he always gonna carry it around.
But hold
on. But I feel like if he cuts his hair, I think the image of him will change. I feel like people are gonna look at him like, wow, this guy's a changed man. Look at him, he's trying to do X, Y, and Z. Look like Barack Obama.
But I think that, but also to the viewers, it's legal. You know, it's our Second Amendment right.
Yes.
You know, the right to carry arms. But once again, the league has rules for that stuff.
Rules.
It's a career, man. It's a contract that he signed. So I like how the media, like certain people, it's a colored thing. No, it's a corporation thing. You know what I mean? The NBA is a corporation. And last point. Carmelo Anthony said this a couple months ago. Like, you know, that the NBA is a corporation. Like, they knew about his friends, his family.
They do all the background checks.
David Stern told him, like, yo, listen, I know everything that you be doing, bro. You don't even know. Like, so, you know what I mean?
So I heard like when a celebrity goes like Instagram Live, for example, they said if it's say like the first 50 people go in there, they said 40 of them are like cops.
Wow.
They said like 40 of them are like law enforcement. Yeah. People doing like they're not fans. They just like the first 40 are just like people watching. So people have to be more aware of what's going on and protect themselves and protect themselves off the court without doing stupid stuff. You know what I mean? And my last point is, I don't think the problem was with Ja riding around with the gun because it could be legal in the state.
Yeah, definitely.
He holding the gun up to his head, doing all this,
pointing at the camera.
As a prop. God forbid if the gun was loaded and went off, then what? Then what? Ja Morant.
For example, Plaxico Burress.
Yeah, shot himself in the club.
Shot himself in the club, which was he said it was by mistake, but guess what? New York had a gun law, one of the strictest gun laws in the country. He had to do 2 years, right? A year or two.
Yeah, and then on top of that, my very last point is. Whether you agree or disagree with the situation, you have to agree that kids do look up to him.
Exactly.
And he's one of the faces of the NBA, and he's looking like he can't handle that pressure, can't handle that title, and you know, he got to get together. He's a young guy. He's going to lose a lot of money.
Yeah.
And he's going to look back and say, what if? So let us know in the comments what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate you guys for tuning in on this emergency episode of Can't Fake the Tape.
Be easy.
Peace.
Man, can't fake the tape.